Yes, lads, and welcome to a new series which is going to be a long and fun continued career mode journey. But before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more FIFA content. And the team we'll be managing is nobody else. You can already see from the title, the Amsterdam-based team Ajax. And these will be the settings we use for every career mode that I do. And firstly, these career modes will try to be as fully realistic as they can, so no signing like Ronaldo, unless he's a free agent. I kind of cut the line. Realistic free agents. I can sign free agents, but I'm not gonna spend 100 mil on Ronaldo. But first of all, as David Neres has left the club, I'm going to be trying to sign who they tried to sign in real life. I'm pretty sure Steven Bergwijn. And secondly, we need to check the youth academy because as I pre-ordered the game, I did, but I'm pretty sure they give us a good player, and there is Dennis Evers. 70 rated, potential 81 to 94, sign him straight up. Might even sign Zach Lewis as well. Cheers. And these are some of the objectives that we need to do. We need to assign at least 3 players younger than 20 years old. Oh, okay. Sign 2 players in the youth academy assigned to the defender position. So that is what I will do next, is send out my youth staff. I'm pretty sure he should be pretty good. Yeah, 4-star, that's not too bad. Simon Schipper. You know what? As I'm trying to keep it realistic, I'll send the man to Netherlands, so he's not going to be moving. As I need a defender, I'll have a defensive-minded scout. I'm not too sure if Onana still plays in real life. I know he played for Senegal. No, not Senegal. Ghana. Ghana? No, Cameroon. I don't. He's one of them. I think it's Cameroon. I know he played for Cameroon, but I don't know if he actually plays for them in real life at the minute, because obviously the whole thing. So for now, until I know, I'll just leave him on the bench. First thing I'll do to the team is actually change the formation to 4-3-3 attack, just so Berghuis can properly be in position. Will mean we'll have to make a new signing for a centre mid, because Alvarez is a CDM. So that'll be annoying. So you know what? I'm going to go back to 4-3-3 midfield. There we go, 4-3-3 holding is what I meant. It's actually a pretty strong team. I mean, obviously, I'm expecting to win the league every single season. If I don't, then I'm a failure. But I'm looking really to bring in a new left back just because Blender's old. Maybe a new right, even though, no, actually no, I think Mazzarri is actually quite young. But definitely a new left back, maybe a new keeper if Onana doesn't play for them in real life. Probably a new left back, even though Tadic is probably a legend by now for Ajax. But I think I'll sign a new left wing. Kudus, he's staying for the rest. Brian Brobby, I'm pretty sure he's on loan. So I'll have to do something about that. I do only have 29 million, so I might just sign one big player. Oh, for this first episode, well, for every episode, I'm going to try to do a month. So, for example, in August, in the game, obviously, I'll play 2 games and sim one of them, or the other way around. But for September or any other month with many games in, I'll probably play 3 and sim 3, just so the episodes aren't an hour and a half long. So yeah, just thought I'd kind of tell you the plan. Also, I mean, I do have quite a lot of series going on at the minute, but I'm going to be trying to do 3 or 4 videos a week, maybe more. So I do like to record. I love recording. It's just editing that's annoying. But I'll stop moaning, and we'll get into the pre-season tournament versus Ajax Verona. And these are the 3 main people on my transfer list. Steven Bergwijn, just because I'm pretty sure he's probably going to move there in the summer. Nunez, for when Allaire gets a little bit older. And De Ligt, just to bring him back. I don't know if he'd want to come back, but I'm going to bring him back. Not this season, because he cost probably 90 to 100 million. But he'll come back. And for the whole pre-season tournament, I'll be sending them, just because they're not that important of a games. But they will be quite nice to see how the team gets on. I'm going to be starting my strongest team for Ajax Verona, because I just want to know how they perform. And see if Allaire scores 6 goals. Robbie, Berghuis, and Allaire. So that was a pretty good start. Hopefully, I think it was 9 days Bergwijn should be scouted for. So hopefully, well, after Fenerbahce's game, we shall see how much he's actually going to cost. But for this game, I'll be starting some other players like Kudus, well, centre mid, Tagliafico, left back, probably Wrench, if that's how you say his name, at right back. Peter Schurz, I'm pretty sure his first name's Peter Darami, can be on the bench. You know what? Stecklenburg can be on the bench just in case. Actually, no, he'll start. So that is the team against Fenerbahce in the second game of the pre-season tournament. And we drew 2-2. Tadic scoring twice, but that does show that our defence without Blind starting is a bit shaky. I'm starting to get a little shaky. But I'm pretty sure that is Bergwijn 30 mil. Or okay. I will try to sign Bergwijn, but this might be more money than I can really afford. I'll try 28 mil and see what they say. Oh, I'm not getting rid of Kudus. That is not happening. Trust me. I'm going to try to go 25 million plus. What are my wingers? What are they saying? See, none of them are that good. What about, can I get rid of Klaassen? I overpaid. Oh my god, I just paid 50 mil for Bergwijn. Well, that was a bit of an overpay, but time to go negotiate his contract with the man himself, Steve. I'm going to say he's going to be important just because he's not going to be starting. 4 years, I mean, he's 23, should want 4 years. See the man himself, Steven. No release clause, I hate release clauses. And 41k a week. You know what? That's actually really good. Welcome to the club, Stevie Dog Bergwijn. And I've added another centre-back to the transfer hub. Just in case we're in dire need of a centre-back, I'll go and sign Gabriel from Arsenal. And on to Fiorentina. And this will be the first game Bergwijn gets to start. So he'll make his debut at home. It will be played in the Signal Iduna Park. So he'll make his debut at Dortmund's ground. Let's just see how it goes. 1-0, does he score? No, he doesn't. Bergwijn got subbed off in the 49th minute. Well, at least we won. That means we are through to the knockout stages. Now, look at that Madrid team. We're not beating them, but let's just quick sim and see what happens. We lost in the 88th minute to Yannick Carrasco. Unlucky. Timber scored, so did Allaire. Unlucky. I mean, I wasn't expecting to come against Madrid. I didn't even know they were in the same tournament I entered. We would have been against Fenerbahce if we won. That's a little bit annoying, but you can't do anything. I would want to buy Nunes, who'd be about 20 million. That's not actually that bad. So, I mean, I do not have 20 million. I've got 8. But I need to sell 3 players. So the 3 players I've decided to sell to meet my board's expectations are Stecklenburg, Labiad, Sean Kleiber. And a transfer offer for Stecklenburg has come in. I don't really care how much money we get for him, so I'm just going to sell him. And one did also come in for Tagliafico, but he is going nowhere. And that is Stecklenburg sold, which is 1 out of our 3 needed to sell. And the monthly scouting report has come in for time to find out if we've got any goats on our hand. I only look for like 73 to 94. If it's like 68 to 94, then it's just going to fall off. So that monthly scouting report was a bust. Our first game is actually coming up, which I did not think that it would come up that quickly, but luckily, just before, Zachary Labiad is out the club, going to Feyenoord for a permanent deal. And that is Labiad out the club. We have received 3.5 million for him, and I will take that. But our first game is against, I'm not sure who, NEC Nijmegen. But I'm going to be quick simming this one, just because it'll be the last game. This will be the last game of the episode, which I'll then play FC Twente and Vitesse. I'm not going to be going into the press conference because I don't really care about the press conferences unless it's a Champions League game. So let's go to the Johan Cruyff Arena and beat Nijmegen 4-1. Allaire. Fair enough, lad. And that is a transfer offer for Sean Kleiber, which is luckily the 3rd player we want out of my club. And just as the FC20 game arrives, Sean Kleiber is gone. So that means I might be able to sign. I can't. 20, what a name. Anyway, that means that we can sign either Gabriel. No, we can't. We can sign Darwin Núñez to be a backup striker, but a future starter striker for Ajax. I'm going to start with the offer for 19 million. I feel like they're going to accept it. Yes, they did. And something I might even do, I'm just going to delegate. Actually, no, I'm going to negotiate, because I want him for FC20. On Sporado, which is fair enough. I mean, he'll be second choice apart from Robbie. And hopefully he accepts 10,000 a week with a little bit of a signing bonus. But that is fine. Welcome to the club, Darwin Núñez. And just before we finish this episode, I'm going to try and actually just permanently buy Brian Bobby. I'm not sure if they're going to take 9 million, or they might actually. I'm going to try 8 million to start off with. They're going to take it. 8 million for Bobby. Okay, I will take that. So I'm going to view negotiations. And it'll be the third player I've technically signed, even though I already had him. On sporadic, which is fair enough by me. 5 years, he's only 19, so he can be at the club for many more years than that. 14,000 a week. I will take that. Welcome to the club permanently. Netherlands' next best thing, Brian Robbie. And this is now the starting lineup. So Bergwijn will be on the bench for now, but maybe every once in a while he'll start with a Tadic. But I think in the future it'll probably be like a 4-2-2-2. So Robbie and Núñez can be up top, then maybe Anthony and Bergwijn in behind, with the two CDMs of Gravenberch and Alvarez. That would be perfect. But as we are about to play FC20, that means we are at the end of this episode. But thank you all so much for watching this kind of introduction to the Ajax career mode series. And I'll see you next time.